Hey guys, if you watch my other video, then you know that I ended the vlog kind of in a day, and now it's like 12:30 in the morning, and guess who's up? Because who fell asleep? The baby went down like around 3, and me and Ryan got into bed and went and lay down and went to sleep. And when I say I went to sleep, I went to sleep. I slept for like 7 hours. I'm kind of up, but I'm kind of not up. I'm eating and then I can lay back down and go back to sleep. Like I'm still tired, or it could be just the fact that like I'm exhausted and my body wants to sleep more. So I don't know. So I figured I'd stay up a little bit because it's late, but it's not too late to where if I stay up until like maybe 1-2 o'clock, because Leon's up, he's in the room, I just don't want to bother him being up there and playing videos and editing and doing work. While I'm up, I'm able to get work done. So I have a whole bunch of footage that I need to do and a whole bunch of videos that I need to get done. So I might just do my makeup and use the time to get shit done. I'm like looking back at the video and I'm just like, oh my god, girl, you was definitely in your feelings. It really was, because I was tired. Like it's like sleep is everything to me. I'm being serious. Sleep is everything to me. So I'm eating a steak because I'm trying not to eat a whole bunch of junk and carbs and stuff like that after like 8 o'clock. So protein is like the better option, I guess, outside of fruits and veggies. I might do like a shake. So the baby was up. I don't know what time she got up, but I know she was down here with the other kids, and Leon was down here too, cleaning up and stuff. And she went down like around 10:30, so she must have slept a while too. But at least tonight she'll sleep. Typically I would go live, but I don't want to. I'm loud when I go live. I don't want to wake nobody up. It's still a school night. I'm so mad though because I fell asleep and I didn't mean to sleep that long that I missed my wake appointment. So I'll probably sit here and watch something, either other people doing mukbangs, or I might watch a show. We could watch a show and I can react to it. I don't know what show. I could start watching Power. I've never watched it. I know some of y'all probably like, I've never watched it. Never had no desire to watch it. That's just not really my thing. I think for me, it kind of like reminds me of The Wire. Leon made the steak for me. We always make steak, and I think steak is like the easiest thing to make, and everybody in the house likes it. So especially if you just toss it in the air fryer. I might have to show y'all that one day. Just toss your steak in the air fryer. I'm telling y'all, you'll thank me. I need to upload this video. Let's try The Hobbit Elementary. I heard it's good. Why does it sound like Reading School District? But this is elementary, not the high school or middle school. I couldn't imagine if the kids were bad in elementary like that.
Erica, I told you to call me Miss Teagues. I'm an adult, though we are almost the same height.
She said all of the words are same height. I gotta pause.
That down, please. I'm trying to teach my kindergartners the letter C, and they are distracted by this song. It's like back that ass up for kids.
I'm only 2 minutes and 49 seconds in. And I already love it. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend The Hobbit Elementary. I heard that the show was good, but and the fact that the cast is all black. I like the one teacher, I think her name is Miss Howard. Alright guys, I woke up. I laid back down like around 2:30ish, and now I'm back up and I'm watching episode 3 of Ovid Elementary School. Tyler James Williams' character, the way he has his classroom set up, that's Leon. That will be Leon. Alright, let me go so that I can get these kids situated for the day.
Use the honeycomb that has the letter that I say. Q. Q. That's right. Good job. Let's get the honey from the honeycomb. Choose the honeycomb that has the letter that I say. D.
Okay. What? Yeah, you can write your letters, your name.
Oh, I don't have any paper.
You guys will ask Daddy for it.
Okay.
I don't have any either.
Love how one posted all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
If you turn off the comments, then no one can say that it's funded.
Exactly.
So I can really just make a video saying, so I have 100 days in my cup, but it's just a picture looking at the wall.
And even if people don't like it, they still gonna watch.
Hello.
I'm trying to do something here, girl.
Okay. Up here. Here.
Go ahead.
Y.
What are you doing?
I'm on break.
Lies. He's playing video games.
Because I'm on break.
What are you doing over there?
I have to read an article.
About
Legos.
Okay, so I put the eggs in the oven in the pan because they want to make BLTs, like bacon, egg, and avocado and cheese and all that. So I've just put it in the oven so that way it's just proportioned evenly between everybody. I could just cut them in like squares, and then it's also easier for the baby to eat too because she could just pick it up and feed herself. But I need to clean this fridge out, y'all. Like, this fridge is so disgusting. Every time I open it, it smells like
Dead rat.
Speaking of dead rats, let me put y'all down real quick. Oh my god, these roaches are getting on my nerves.
And pepper?
Yeah, salt and pepper. Andrea's making tuna salad, y'all. They're done with classes, finally. And I am frustrated a little bit because, as many of you guys know, we live in an urban city. And when you live in an urban city and you have neighbors that are literally like wall to wall, you struggle with a lot of rodents and insects that you don't want in your house. Our issue, we have a neighbor that is not very clean. I mean, if you've seen the backyard, you know, makes it harder for us to keep, you know, our house pest free. Thankfully, Ever Pest decided to sponsor us today. One thing I like about their products and everything like that is the fact that it's just simple. There's no chemicals, there's no stuff that you have to like really do. You just plug it in and that's it. I just like the fact that I could just plug it in and move on. Where I live at, we deal with mice. I mean, I think everybody deals with mice, regardless if you live in the city or not. You just deal with mice. Because I know some people that live outside of the city and don't have like any neighbors close by, they deal with field mice. I think we have field mice because my neighbor has a huge yard, a mess. She never cleans her yard or anything like that, so we deal with a lot of things that we don't want, including like mosquitoes and stuff. I usually keep like don't have a problem with like daddy longleggers or centipedes or anything like that, because those are the good things that keep the bad ones away. But as far as like roaches and mice and all that, like we don't want those in the house. But both of my neighbors have dogs, and usually dog food or like any pet food will attract like mice and roaches and stuff. So we don't have any pets here, but for us it's a struggle, because if we get monthly, you know, service every month, and that's based off of the landlord, like that has nothing to do with us. But you know, doesn't always last, because if my neighbor bombs, and y'all know what I'm talking about, like if my neighbor bombs, then we see them, so then we have to go and do extra detailing cleaning, which is like pull out the stove, pull out the refrigerator, clean behind those things and treat it behind there. And you know, sometimes it can be a hassle because I do have a baby, as many of you guys know, and having a baby and dealing with chemicals that are harmful to babies is not the business. Like we can't be doing that. It helps against roaches, fleas, rats, mice, mosquitoes, ants. We sometimes have an ant problem too. So that's one thing I like about the Ever Pest. I noticed that since I put it in, we haven't had as much of an issue with the roaches. Like I haven't really seen them as much. The one set that I have is good for up to 1,800 square feet, and then the other one is for 1,600 square feet. So if like you have an office or like you're in a restaurant or anything like that, that's what these are good for. We don't see them upstairs. They're mostly like inside the kitchen, and that's because our kitchen is probably connected to her kitchen, and that's probably where she keeps the dog food. On the other side of the house they have dogs, but we're really not connected to them as much compared to the other house. I feel like this is more towards like people that live in an urban city than anybody else. But if you have the same issues that I have, whether if it's mice, rats, ants, mosquitoes, which we do have an issue with because she has freestanding water with tires in her yard, and you know, there's not really much we can do. I've complained to the city about it and they haven't done anything. So the only alternative is to prevent it, which is to keep the house clean, which we do. Make sure that the house is clean relatively throughout the day as much as we can. Like, you know, keep the kitchen clean, make sure there's no food sitting around, try to get into the nooks and crannies of things. Like a lot of people may not realize, but like the little nooks and cranny is what I'm talking about right here. Don't worry, don't look at that, that's Journey's. Nooks and crannies, like, so when, you know, people usually clean, they don't really think about like food getting stuck down here. So that's why we move the stove out so that we can clean behind there. Some people don't realize like underneath, like right here, to clean underneath there. And you know, I do that. I don't expect my kids to know like every single detail because they're kids, but you know, I go behind them and I do it again just to make sure that every single thing is the way it should be. And that's usually when they go to bed, or when I'm up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, not realizing that it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. So me at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm usually cleaning, which I might do a video for you guys if you guys are interested. Let me know in the comments if you guys are interested. EverPest is available on Amazon. All the links will be down in the description box. I'm about to get myself situated because my sister's gonna come and pick me up so that we can go get a pedicure. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself situated so that I can get ready to go. I just got them putting the babies down to sleep. The two little ones, the older ones are up. They have a job tomorrow, which they're getting paid for, and I have some work that I need to get done. I try to, you know, get you guys suggestions when it comes to putting the baby to sleep, and I try to look for one of y'all suggested the Dr. Teal, like the melatonin brand, I think it's called. But when I went to Target, and they were literally sold out. I guess like people, like, it must be legit for it to be sold out. So I'm gonna order it online because y'all, I need something. They had, like, from what the tag said, it said like it was like a soak, bath wash, like bubble baths and body wash and something else. But I'm just gonna order everything online because it was sold out. Yeah, I'm gonna try that and see if that works. Her pediatrician suggested that I give her Benadryl because she's so congested. I think it's just because of the weather. Like, if you're from Pennsylvania or you're on the East Coast, y'all know how bipolar this weather has been. 1 minute, you know, it's been super hot. I'm talking about super hot, and then the next minute we're having a whole blizzard outside. 1 minute it's 70 degrees outside, and the next it's 40 degrees outside and we're having freezing rain. And I think that's the reason why the girls are like so miserable, because of Riot. She seems like she's about to come down with a cold, and I think that's what it is. I don't think it's actual cold. I think it's just the fluctuation of the temperature and the weather. And mind you, in my house I like it hot, so I'm constantly increasing, and you know what I mean. And then I try to dress my kid, Araya, a certain way so that way she's comfortable when she goes out in the morning, because in the mornings it's super cold, and then usually by like the time I go pick her up, it could be pretty warm. And you know, it could be like, if you would look at it, it would probably seem like I'm overdressing her because it's so warm outside. That's probably why she's gotten sick at herself. Today they had no school, so hopefully I can knock out this little sniffle thing that she's dealing with before school on Monday. I'm going to end the vlog here today, and I hope you guys enjoy. Give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.